Hello, FebbyTV. Today, by popular demand, I will go over the what is this tournament name again? BTS tournament that we recently won. It was a BO5 against Ice and Avid's Team EG. Let's look at the first game. So this is the first game. These grand finals, as the game goes on, we have to kind of adapt. And so do the other team. The other team adapted too. Like we changed our views on certain heroes and certain combos and like certain ways to play the game. So yeah. Okay, so some background story. We lost to these guys yesterday, 1-2, and even though it was 2-1, the game quality wasn't good. Or like we didn't play good. And I thought basically what they did was they contested our jungle really well, and we didn't do that when we could. So I had the priority on that, and I had the top of the team, yada yada yada. But honestly, like it wasn't our day too. I think like we just played bad, like because like, we're not focused or like we're not on a good condition or whatever. So I didn't talk about it for that long because I knew that we weren't playing good too. So it's a brand new day, like brand new shit. So all right, let's see. So they banned. Oh, thank you. Stop throwing me money. I gotta fucking do this shit for YouTube. Okay, so here they have first pick. Game 1, Game 3, Game 5, Team Dog had the choice, and Game 2, Game 4, we had the choice. And Team Dog wanted the first pick a lot. I'll tell you why in a few seconds. They wanted the first pick for the first 3 games, and then they changed their mind. I'll tell you why too. So they respect ban my Phoenix, or maybe they like under respect ban it. They're thinking this guy plays too good of a Phoenix, or this guy plays dog shit without Phoenix. Either way, they banned my Phoenix. And then I was thinking of I was looking at their past history, and then I was looking at their potential openers. A lot of them had a lot to do with Lesh and Ogre and Enchantress. I think this is an Enchantress ban. Why can't I see the ban? What the fuck? And then they respect ban the Venge too. And I think this ban was a mistake. This ban, I banned it because I didn't expect them to ban the Venge. Or like when they banned the Venge, I thought I had a free ban. And I didn't want to give them the Void Spirit later on the 18th pick here, because I think Abed plays a really good Void Spirit. Even if you have cash for the Void Spirit, like he plays it, he's so annoying with it. So I thought before coming in to this series, I was thinking trying to not give them Earth Spirit, trying not to give them Darkseer. I tried not to give them Void Spirit because I thought like they played those strategy very good. They kept first picking on dying, and when they did this, I thought it was a really garbage opener. It's not a very good blind pick right now. Now Rasta is like the casual, the counter Rasta against the Undying. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. See, Leshrac Undying. This Leshrac, they pick it for it to be a flex, but I knew after the nerf, I think Leshrac core wasn't as good without the axe. And the way they draft, they always pick the supports here, and they counter pick on the second pick phase with the cores. So like it's not a flex. This is a support Leshrac. So let's see what I pick. I picked carry. I picked Morphling here because usually 8 picking Morphling is really good. Like 8 pick here, Morphling, like picking like the second pick phase, it doesn't matter because we're not gonna see shit. They're gonna counter our side lanes. So I just have to man up. We just have to man up, pick Morphling, and ban to protect the Morphling. And like Morphling is decent against Undying Leshrac. So they banned Bloodseeker because Bloodseeker is like the best offlane against Undying. And then we banned Spectre because they play a very good Spectre / they like Spectre / like the 18 pick Spectre is gonna be annoying / I was thinking Viper is a pretty bad hero, and the way the pick ban was gonna go, we're not gonna see their Spectre pick, so we can pick the Viper. And I don't want to blind pick the Viper. From yesterday, I realized like Viper you can't blind pick it, so I tried to stay away from blind picking the Viper. So ban Spectre. I don't know why they keep banning Doom. Ban Pierre because like we're weak against Illusion, Shadow Shaman. It's basically like these picks are to protect the Morphing pick. These bans are to protect the A pick, or if you don't have anything to like protect, then like we gotta think about what we want here, and then we ban for these. They banned Brew. This ban was a bit weird for me too, but it was more understandable than the Doom. But like we weren't thinking of these heroes. Oh, we're using so much time here. I don't remember what happened. Hindsight, this ban looked really bad too. I don't know why we banned Lina, because I knew like Leshek was gonna be in position 4. Lesh Lina doesn't look good together too. I think we wanted to ban it because maybe the laning phase will be too hard, but Team Dog is not like T1. T1 prioritizes the laning a lot. Maybe they'll pick Lina here, but yeah. So we pick ET here. ET is pretty good because of the magic damage with the morphing. It's a decent position 5. That's a blind pick. I can just tank for the morphing. So morphing can CS freely, and I just like eat Zarves and just die, rinse and repeat. So morphing kind of has a free lane. And it's a good team fight too, because right now we're a bit single target. They pick Storm because Abed is really good on like spirit heroes. Like Void Spirit, Storm Spirit is like his #1 blind picks. So yeah, that's why like when we were first pick, you can see like I banned the Void Spirit in the preparation for the second pick. Because like I know this guy wants to play these like spirit heroes. People said like it's good against Rasta's good against Storm, but I honestly think like it kind of doesn't. Because Storm Spirit can get Orchid, he can get BKB. His problem was he didn't get Orchid this game. I think he could have got Orchid because he was having an okay game too. Oh man, I don't remember what we were thinking when we picked Night Stalker here. We were discussing like a few candidates. Usually I link this pick and this pick, but I knew the Rasta was pretty good against Undying, and I kind of respect this hero a lot too, Night Stalker, in terms of like you can blind pick it and it's not gonna get countered that much. And like it plays with the theme of like the early mid. Early mid, we're just gonna play together with Night Stalker, ET, Shadow Shaman plus the mid, and I thought we could be pretty strong with these 4 heroes. Night Stalker can just run in, give us vision, and I can land very good stops. Drow is an okay pick. It's an okay pick because it's good against Morphling. I think ET is really good against Drow, but it's gonna be a ET position 5, so I think they thought like, fuck it. I knew they were gonna pick this hero too because they love the Drow and the Undying together. Drow Undying is really popular combo right now. The Undying Tombstone can protect the Drow. If we have to aim the Drow, the Tomb fucks us with the Undying heal. So when the Drow Undying is picked, we have to like force fights and then run away. So like the Tomb gets wasted. And here they're banning for the catch against the Storm. So Storm has a freer game. So they're gonna ban mid heroes that's good against Storm, which is Puck. And we have to ban the offlane. I was thinking to ban like team fight offlane heroes because they need some team fight. / like some early tempo hero that can go with the Drow. So Pango was fit into that category. They have Ice, so. And then we ban CK because CK plus Leshek is a very strong lane. And we don't have good AoE. It's only ET, position 5. So like, I thought CK Agony was going to be a very problem for us. So I banned it. I think we were thinking of Invoker or Batrider here. But in the end, I thought we needed more heroes to be on top of the Drow Ranger, which was Batrider. And we have Night Stalker for Vision, so Batrider plus Vision hero like Veno, Beastmaster, it's like, oh, it always like enhances the Batrider too, so yeah, like those two factors decided the Batrider pick here. I remember like one part of this was the first game, so like it was pretty important. Like whoever wins the first game kind of like brings the what do you call it? The momentum / like the other team has to think about what we just played and they have to be scared of what we like played and they have to ban it. Yeah. So after this game they were more wary about Batrider. Next game, as you can see. Mel played really good this game. I'm sure everybody played really good, but I think Mel, with his diverse hero picks, got into their heads. So after this game, they were thinking about Batrider a lot, and it was easier in the draft. I remember in this game, like, it was around 16 to 18 minutes, and I was talking to the team. I was talking to Gabby, yo, Gabs, if it's DD top, we can go Roche. And 3 of us prayed for a DD, and DD happened at top. Yeah, so we went Roche and the game was really easy. That helped us out a lot too. But I think in the end, I was satisfied with the draft. Alright, so now we're 1-0. Let's go second draft. Fuck, I wanted to play Cotter, but it wasn't a... Cause like if you're first pick, you gotta blind pick the supports, so the cores can have a good matchup. And I think Cotter is not one of those heroes where you can blind pick, cause it's a bit weak of a laner. So that's what we were thinking. On your first pick, let's pick strong laning supports. So on the second pick phase, the cores has a easier time of counter picking. So Team Dog has first pick, and I think they play really well with Enchantress first pick. I think this guy plays a really good Enchantress. Yeah. Like he does a very good job of blocking the Ancients. So we couldn't pick Sven when they had Enchantress. We thought Sven was still strong, so like we were looking for chances to pick the Sven only. Even though we lost the last game, we didn't lose last game because yesterday's game because Sven only sucks. We lost due to like other factors, so we were still thinking that. So we banned Ench, and then they banned Rasta. So we knew that the fucking Undying pick was coming. And then this is the second game, right? So I think I let the Undying slide here. Yeah, I let the Undying slide here. Void Spirit, same shit. Cause I thought it was a free ban. I thought the Undying first pick was not good and it could be counterable. And then here, when they first pick Undying like this, and when I pick my hero, because I see the Undying. Wash!
Con sexy boy.
When I pick Venge here, I thought that I usually pick like Venge plus a combo here, and I thought it was gonna be good against the Dying, and we kind of respected the Venge Dusa a lot. So what do we do here? I think we draw or Dusa. We Morphling here again. Why? Because from the first game, we're feeling good from the first game. Hindsight, I think Dusa pick was better, because Earth Spirit doesn't do shit to Dusa. Yeah. Dusa does Undying and Earth Spirit doesn't do anything to the Dusa. Earth Spirit can be a bit annoying for the Morphling. But then we thought that like we could flex this hero. Because when we have first pick, it's good to pick flex heroes that can flex mid. That way we can save the last pick for the mid. Yeah, hindsight, I don't like this Morphling pick. I think Dusa's better. Okay, they banned Doom. Unknown reasons again. I don't know why. And we ban PR because PR is good against Venge. Yeah, so this PR ban is to protect the Venge Morphling. We're really weak against illusions. Spec 2, I think Spec is really good against Morphling, and Spec Undying combo is really good, so I banned it. See, he banned Bat. So like, we know like he wants to play like the Spirit shit again. So we're thinking about, if they storm, what can we do? So we're thinking about like the possibilities of, if they have this, we're gonna answer with that, and then they're gonna answer with that, and then we're gonna answer with that. Yeah, so we're thinking about those scenarios. And then we thought, fuck it, let's just ban the storm. Because we're gonna pick Pango here. And Pango Venge is pretty weak against catch. Weak with catch. So yeah, I thought Storm was gonna have a free lane. Free game. Oh, and this like the Pango and the Venge, like we can go Roche really easily too. That's what I thought when we were picking this. And like the team fight is secure too. Maybe I shouldn't have banned the Spectre because Spectre is Spectre was good. Maybe the Storm. When they pick Earth Spirit, we knew that the Eyesight Size is going to play independent hero, and this guy's gonna like roam or try lane top. So we have to think about that and play two. And pick two. Pick accordingly. Windranger, a good flex hero. Here what we were saying is like we can flex fucking everything. We can even put like bench carry, bench Morphling mid, Windranger position 5, Windranger position 3, like so right now like we're like super flex right now. But in the end the draft has to be around Morphling. Well, we liked Windranger whenever we saw Viper. Gabby liked it. Gabby liked the Windranger. Oh, I remember what happened. This the fucking double shackled happened. Oh my god. Against Anti-Mage, like it's inevitable that they will have a bigger net worth, but net worth doesn't mean that much shit with Anti-Mage. Same thing with like Sven, same thing with Alchemist. Sven, Alchemist, Anti-Mage, those teams, they have higher net worth. You can't fucking like if you have lower net worth with those heroes, like you're fucked. So when we saw Anti-Mage, I knew that we just had to draft to win the team fight. If we just win the team fight, catch we're gonna get it with items. If we just win the team fights, then Anti-Mage can't properly fight. Okay, they went Night Stalker. Bloodseeker, I'm not sure. I think Bloodseeker was okay. I think Anti-Mage is like okay against Bloodseeker. And like our lanes aren't that strong too with Bloodseeker, so Bloodseeker pick was weird. Night Stalker ban was okay, I think. We banned Kunkka and Puck. Why did we ban Kunkka and Puck? Cause they needed like a 4+1 type of hero, and we thought Puck was good because we had no catch. / Puck is good against Morphling, and Puck is just good against Pango. Like all these 4 heroes. So I think Puck ban made sense. Kunkka ban was mainly to protect the Windranger mid, because I think Kunkka is pretty strong against Windranger mid / Plus, like it's something what they need. / Abed plays it really good, so we banned Kunkka. I think here they picked Quap. I remember what happened. They picked Quap. Yeah, they picked Quap, and then we picked. I think we picked ET or Starter. So here, like we had to pick something that's good against Anti-Mage and can kind of like win the team fight. And we have a lot of minus armor, right? So I think we were thinking of Slaller, and we're gonna pick Slaller here. Yeah, because we have Pango minus ulti, minus armor, Venge minus armor, so like just one stun and they're gonna be dead. They have no save too, so just one stun, they're all dead. No matter like how fat they are. But then we had to put the Windranger mid, but the problem was we put Morphling mid. Yeah, that was the problem this game. That was the main problem this game. The Quap was too fat. And like, it's not good for the mid to be off armor. Yeah, that was the problem. We were talking about like Windranger being good against Viper, which it is, but I think Morphling bottom would have been fine too. Like he would have been less happy, but he will just get his creeps. So I think it was okay. I think putting the Morphling mid against the Quap was the mistake. But like, this shit happens, it's okay. It's game 2, it's just game 2. So we lose the game 2. It's 1-1. Did Armel get tilted? Nobody got tilted. Like they're all TI players. They won before. They don't get tilted by stuff like that. They don't get tilted from a bad start. Mel is really positive. Like Mel is not the type of player to get tilted. Alright, so I think we choose first pick here, thinking that the side lane is way too hard. So we chose first pick here. And I wanted to play the edge too. Why did we ban Spectre? I wanted to pick Edge and Tiny. I want to pick Ench here and then Tiny here, and my plan was like to just fuck around in the jungle. And I don't want to leave Spectre alone at top slash. Like they're gonna 8-pick the Spectre when we have the Ench Tiny. Hindsight, it was not a good ban, I think. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking at the time. But I think that idea was wrong, because I didn't tell the team about the Ench Tiny, so they were not happy with this ban too. They only knew about the Ench. I didn't explain them about the Tiny. So we picked Ench. This Lesh ban was weird too. I don't like this Lesh ban. Maybe we shouldn't have banned the Lesh at all. So they pick Mirana. Usually, like, you pick Mirana into Ench. Mirana, you know, it's the long range slash like arrow the creep, yada yada yada. It's the same thing. It's like a flex, but it's not really a flex. These are gonna be like our supports. Pick your Undying. I think they're gonna pick Undying. Yeah, they picked Undying. After this game, I think we're not gonna give them Undying. I thought this hero was shit. I mean, I still think it's shit, but we thought like their position 5 can only play fucking Undying, so we just banned it. And I thought after this game Ench was a shit hero, so I just left the Ench through. Why are we banning Pango? This is to protect this pick. I don't remember what we were thinking, what I was thinking. No, this is not to protect this pick. This is like their kind of good blind picks. Hindsight, I should have banned not Ice's blind heroes. I should have banned Abed's blind heroes, because Ice was last picking his heroes a lot. Yeah, so I think I should have banned Abed's blind hero. Oh, and I realized it too after this game. Yeah, we banned Morphine because they banned Pierre. We thought they wanted Morphine. They should have banned the Pierre here. I don't know why they banned the Pierre here. If they banned the Pierre here, then we wouldn't have banned the Morph. They keep banning Doom for some reason. I don't know why. It was a free ban. We banned Morph, so Troll becomes good because Morph is really good against Troll. Oh my god, I remember this game. This game I fucked up a lot. Yeah. I fucked up the laning phase top, which was really big. So we pick SD because SD is really good against Troll. It's a range, so it's good against Undying Troll, like laning phase. The lane is actually gonna be like 5-5. We're not gonna win, but we thought SD would have a really Troll would have a really hard time against the SD. So here we're gonna put Lina against the Storm. Oh, maybe we should have put the Void Spirit mid and do SD Lina bottom against the Troll Undying. Fuck, didn't think about that. Maybe that would have been better. The Troll would have had a lot harder time with SD Lina rather than SD Void Spirit. Nah. Lina fucks the Storm so hard in lane. Yeah, I was right. We banned Nightstalker. Why? Why do we ban Nightstalker? Because we have like SD support, SD Lina, Void Spirit, like we're very like weak. And like I said, I kind of respected this hero. I thought this hero was pretty strong. This Bloodseeker ban is to protect the PA. We wanted the PA. And then they're gonna pick Enigma. And they're gonna fuck us really hard. This game was entirely my fault. Like I fucked up the laning phase too hard. What had to happen was like my laning phase should have been just like 5-5, even though it's against Mirana. I should have laned with the PA instead of 1v1ing the Mirana. And then after, I have to walk into their jungle, so the Lina fear is free, and then Lina can hit the mid tower. But I got fucked too hard at the top, so I couldn't go walk into their jungle. And that was the biggest shit. If the Lina doesn't transition his net worth at 5 minutes towards like the tower or the jungle or the enemy team's jungle, then it's not good against Storm. Yeah, against Storm, like look at the Lina CS. Lina's got 40 CS, Storm's got like 25. Or even lower because it's at 5 minutes. Now look at the CS, she's like doubling the CS, 31 CS compared to 16 CS. So we have to like keep this going by like having the supports here, choking out the Storm's farm. But I was getting fucked too much at top because I misplayed. I should have played in the lane just converting the Enigma. So the PA feels more freer. The PA doesn't 1v1 the Enigma too. Yeah. This one I fucked up too hard. I was watching this guy's Enchantress replays today or yesterday. Because I think like this guy, the enemy team's position 5 plays a really good Enchantress. So I was watching his replay against the Mirana. Because I think Mirana is one of the hardest counters to Enchantress. And the way he played was he just 1v1 the Mirana. So I just copied that without thinking about the Enigma versus PA matchup. So the game was very sad. Yeah. So this game, it was entirely up to me. And I let the team know that. Like, we're a better team. We just lost because of this stupid mistake. Like, don't let it phase us. And then the 4th game happened. Let's see what happened at the 4th game. We just lost at like 5 minutes. At 5 minutes, the top was like way too much of a disaster. So even if the mid was winning, because it's a Lina, he needs like +1 to go into the enemy team's jungle, right? So yeah, the game was just lost at 5 minutes. Okay, so I just respect Bando Undying. Like I still didn't think it was good. I think it was a good first pick, but I thought it was good second pick. So that's why I banned it. That's why I banned Undying. Leshrac. Hindsight, I don't know why I keep banning the Leshrac. This ban was bad, I think. They banned Doom! What the fuck? Why do they keep respecting the Doom? Respect banning the Doom. They can't respect banning the Phoenix. And they were right too. I was gonna first pick Phoenix. I was really feeling confident with this hero. This pick was like, for me, a huge question mark because Mirana is good against the Enchantress. And I don't know, like maybe this Poloson guy, like maybe he knows something that I don't, but yeah. I was really happy when they picked Enchantress. It's like ET Mirana combo, good shit. It's a flex a little bit. But actually not really. We were thinking like it can't be a flex. Because KP likes to play this hero too. But it's not good against Enchantress, because Enchantress can just debuff the Aerial Titan's W. So, but I like this as a position 5 because just like any good team fights as position 5, I value it really highly, and like any tanky heroes. So like this is a tanky and a team fight. So yeah, and it's like decent in the lane. So why not pick it? Okay, so here I was thinking because they have Earth Spirit Edge, they want a self-sustained hero for Ice Ice Ice. Especially now that they have the second pick, they're gonna have to blind pick it. They're not gonna blind pick their fucking carry and mids when they only see like Mirana ET, right? So they're gonna blind pick Ice Ice Ice's hero, which can be left alone. Stuff like Tide, Timber, Pango, you know, like these heroes. So like here we're thinking about like what we can pick against like those Tide, Timber, Pango, and like, well, I can't think, but there was like 2 more. And then like we're just like leaving out the rest. So here we can see Bat Rider getting banned again. Whenever Bat gets banned, like we have to assume that they kind of want Storm. There's no other reason for them to ban this shit. Yeah, so we banned Tide. He banned Void because Void plus ET plus Mirana combo, it's really good. And Gabby plays a really good Void. Void Spirit, yeah. I don't want to give Abed Void Spirit. That was like my number 1 shit. Against Abed, I don't want to give him Void Spirit. I think he plays like Void Spirit too good. We thought DP was good because the Earth Spirit cannot gank mid. If he rolls into Death Prophet will just sucky. And it's got the, he can go yours to set up with the Mirana arrow. And the silence is gonna be annoying for Storm / like it's too tanky for Storm to kill. So we thought the DP pick was good. And we can like still flex it. But like I just wanted to like kind of set it to mid because they're not gonna flex the Storm. The Storm's gonna be mid no matter what. So here we just counter pick. It's pretty easy when you're first pick. Just pick 2 strong support heroes and we just counter pick. It's best if we can flex this pick. Okay, so they picked Spectre. We were thinking about Anti-Mage. Yeah, we're thinking about Anti-Mage because it's a good Anti-Mage game. But I thought that hero was fucking shit. So even though it is a good game for it, like Earth Spirit is pretty good against Anti-Mage too. Yeah, so I kinda didn't want to pick Anti-Mage. So I was like I heard the suggestion and I thought it was a good hero, but like I kind of ignored the anti-mage. But it is a good anti-mage game, but I just don't think that hero is good. Underlord, we picked Underlord. Underlord is really good because good sustain against the Spectre. Against Spectre, there's not many great offerings outside of Viper. The break. So just have to get sustain items, sustain item hero. Underlord is pretty good against Spectre too. Spectre Haunt, Underlord ulti out. Pretty easy. It's good against the spirit type of heroes too, for the catch. I think here we were thinking DK or Underlord. KP wanted to play DK or Underlord, but yeah, Underlord just looked better. Wait, I don't think it was DK actually. It was something and Underlord. Fuck, I forgot. Well, yeah, Underlord looked better because we had Mirana. Underlord Mirana is a really good combo. Storm can't really play his game too. I don't think it was DK actually. It was something else, but I thought Underlord was better. So here we have to know what we're gonna pick. It happened a few hours ago, but I forgot everything. I don't even know what we're gonna pick here. But like we were talking about like this pick, and then we had to ban to protect this pick. We were thinking Jug. I was thinking Jug. Jug could be one of them. We picked Troll here. We wanted anti-mage, so we went banned Slardar. No. We wanted anti-mage, but I wanted anti-mage to be banned, so I banned Slardar. So they will ban anti-mage, and then I picked Troll. I remember that's what happened. Because I didn't want to play anti-mage, and I wanted Troll. But like, I felt like banning others would make it too obvious. So if I ban Slardar, they would think that I want anti-mage, so they ban anti-mage, and then we pick Troll. Because Troll plus the ET is a pretty good late too, because this guy's range. So he feels pretty happy. They picked Enigma here, right? Yeah, I think they picked Enigma here. Which I thought it was a mispick. It was not a good pick. For two reasons. Troll is really good against Enigma in the lane. And they have like two slow heroes. Too much of a slow hero. Storm Spirit is pretty slow. Spectre is pretty slow. Enigma is like pretty slow. So they have three really slow heroes. And we have like really fast heroes. So I thought like when they picked Enigma, I was really happy. And then we won pretty easily. I think like that one like was pretty easy. And then the grand final 2-2. What's gonna happen? Game 5. If you see like the way the heroes are picked, yeah, like these kind of bans and picks, it doesn't make sense, but the last game kind of lingers over. That's why it's always good to have a coach. Because not just our team, like their team did it too. Like the Enigma pick. They won last game with Enigma, or like they won last game with Edge. So they think they overvalue the hero. So they like pick it even if it's a bad game for it. So that's why like you need a coach. So because the players are too invested in the game, so it's hard for them to like refresh. Because they are thinking about the last game. So yeah. That's why like it's important to have a coach, and I try to do it too. I try to like refresh and just look at it like Dota wise. I pretended like the last game didn't exist, which I thought like I did a very good job of. Okay, so here they banned Phoenix and ET, which I think like is a really good ban. I think. Alright, in hindsight, I played a pretty good clock, so. But I think I was really strong when I played Phoenix ET, like these teamfight heroes. I was really good at team fighting with them, and the lanes were like decent too. And then we banned Undying because, like I said, I don't want to give them Undying when they're second pick, and Void Spirit too to prevent the. Because I thought if we kept banning Void Spirit here, so I thought that they might want the Void Spirit here on the 8 pick. And I told you like I didn't want to face against that shit, and I kind of didn't see a like good ban too. I was okay with them playing everything because we were gonna first pick the Mirana. Here we were thinking about picking Mirana and Ogre, but they denied pick the Ogre, so I have to pick another hero. The suggestions were like Io and some other range hero, but I wanted to be melee. Tree. I was thinking Tree too. But I think Clock was the best because I think I needed to play a melee hero with the Mirana. Why? I'm not gonna tell you why. I think like it reveals too much strat. But yeah, so we have Clock Mirana. It's like one of those decent support openers that they cannot really pick a 8-pick carry, in my opinion. But they did. I think they 8-picked their carry here. Yeah, they picked Troll. So against Troll, I just think of your heroes. Your heroes or like heroes that can kite, like with the tornado. Okay, so here, this is their safe lane, right? This is their position 5, this is their carry confirmed, this is their position 5 confirmed. So then they have the last pick. So either they're gonna blind pick Abed's spirit heroes, or they're gonna go Earth Spirit or Tiny plus like a self-sustained Tide, Viper, you know the drill, like these kind of shits. So I took out the Earth Spirit because I thought Tiny was okay with what we had. Mirana Clockwork was okay against Tiny, but I think Earth Spirit we're gonna have a problem. So I banned the Earth Spirit. And then they banned DP. You see, like they're thinking, because they lost last game. So this tells us like, oh shit, they want Storm. And they're gonna ban Bat too. We're thinking about banning Storm Spirit, but it was Mare's idea. Mare said like let's ban it here because they're gonna ban the Bat. So yeah, they banned the DP and the Bat. They wasted 2 ban cards. And then I'm gonna ban Storm here. And Pango because maybe honestly like this ban I think like I respected Ice too much. This ban kinda doesn't make sense. Maybe like we were kind of traumatized from last night's Pango, because like his Pango was really good against us. Hindsight, this ban kind of doesn't make sense, but it's just a decent ban because they have to pick. It's like it fits into the category of the blind pick, but I don't think it was a good ban. But that was what I was thinking, what we were thinking when we were banning it. I don't know why you keep banning Doom. I mean, I know why. Like, it's to protect their like spirit type of heroes, because we play mid Doom too against that shit. And Doom recently got buffed, but we weren't gonna pick Doom. I thought Doom mid was trash, so I wasn't gonna pick Doom mid. Tiny plus like a self-sustain hero like Timber or like whatever. Oh, we picked Brew, Cyclone hero for the troll. I don't think it's a good idea to early pick the troll. You can just like, there's so many good heroes to kite in, like Brewmaster. Like that has the innate tornado, Invoker, Brewmaster. So here, because we don't have catch, I think Abed's gonna pick a spirit hero. Yep, because like we don't have a sure catch. We knew like he was gonna fucking pick this shit too. Before we picked Brewmaster, we were deciding like which spirit should we ban. Both spirits ban. It's gonna be Storm or Ember, and we were thinking if they picked Ember, we can arrow him. We can like yours arrow him. It can be the same for Storm too, but like Storm's a bit too tanky, and Mel was more comfortable giving up Ember. Like he had more heroes against the Ember. So here I think we picked Morphling because Morphling is pretty good against Troll, and we thought they will ban it. They have 2 bans, and Morph is such an obvious counter to the Troll that they will ban it. So even though normally, because we see Ember mid, we should answer with mid hero here, but like we knew that they will ban the Morphling, so we just picked the Morphling. For last pick, just any hero that kind of beats the Ember / that gets yours. For them, they need to pick a kind of self-sustaining hero with Tiny, because Tiny's gonna roam around and create space with Ember over. These 3 are the partners. Yeah, so we just need to not lose the lane at bottom. Make it so the Morphling can kind of like CS even though I'm away. So Night Stalker was one of them, because at nighttime like Night Stalker can kind of pressure. Then Bloodseeker, because they have Tiny Bloodseeker. Oh man, yeah, our picks look really good. Invoker Brew is going to control this troll. The Ember might be a problem, but the Invoker, like he can tornado the Ember third spell. It's just a catch. Like we have to be happy with not catching the Ember, and it's okay too, because all our heroes are pretty tanky. Maybe you can argue like Invoker is not going to be tanky, but Tiny position 4 is will kind of get the blink late, So Invoker was gonna be free. He can just tornado the walking Tiny. And of course the electrocuted Morphling. Very strong for the Roche. And then they last picked Enigma.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This Enigma pick was good. I thought this Enigma pick was good. Ember Tiny Ogre can play fast. It's a good lane against Morphling.
You may now select your
Yeah.
heroes.
But the momentum was on our side and like we just played a lot better. We just played faster. They kind of played sluggish. We played really fast. Mel and Tim's played really good this game. KP too. KP played really good. Alright, any questions? I'm done about my draft analysis. There's more stuff that I think when I pick those heroes, but I think if I can't reveal them, that's the best I can do. Teams played godlike. I mean, we won. Everybody played good. A winning team, when a team is winning, everybody plays good. That's why they win. I don't know. Game 5 wasn't a fair game. Game 5, like it was just like, it's like they're like Olympic animal asking like to put their life out. You know, they didn't play good. Game 5, I think they played really bad. But that's what happens like in the grand final. I think like Dota doesn't become that good. We just played like with confidence. Oh, I feel so happy. Fuck. If I play pub right now, I feel like I'm gonna be fucking mad.